Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I got something a bit different for you all. Myself and another YouTuber in Sri Lanka called Chathuvlogs. I'm sure you guys know her. Be sure to check out her YouTube channel. I'll put her link in the description box below. And check her out and also subscribe to her channel. She's an amazing lady and she gives so much tips out for people who got acne skin. And if you live in Sri Lanka, she also got YouTube videos in Sinhalese as well. So we decided to take our own attempts to do a kandyan bridal look. Kandyan bridal look is a bit different than the normal brides. The makeup is just the same, but it's just the jewellery and the attire that they wear is a bit different to a Western bride. So they tend to go to a headpiece like this. I couldn't find a nice one, so I just got this over the internet. But if you live in Sri Lanka, I'm sure you can get hold of a really nice one. Please bear in mind, I'm not a professional makeup artist, or a hairstylist, so if I've done something wrong, I do apologize, but I'm just playing around with makeup. So I already done my eyebrows. If you want to find out how to get these brows done, you can check the description box below. I have done a full tutorial just based on my eyebrows, how to get the perfect natural looking eyebrows. So let's just get started. Prime my eyelids. You can use a primer, but I prefer to use a concealer. So to start off, I'm going to use the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin in shade medium number 3. Just a tiny bit would do, and just like that. I'm just going to quickly use my beauty blender and just blend it quickly. So I'm just going to set my concealer that I used on my eyelids. So I'm just going to be using number 7 Perfect Light Pressed Powder. I'm just going to take any brush and I'm just going to put that pressed powder everywhere. The first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take the colour Virgin from the Naked Original palette, and then I'm just going to take the brush that comes with the Naked palette. I'm just going to use the flat side, not the fluffy side, the flat side. Just going to take that Virgin colour, dab off the excess, put it right into my inner corners here, build up on that colour, and just putting the highlighter on top of the eyebrow, underneath the eyebrow to make your eyebrows stand out. So I'm just going to use the colour buck. So just going to place the colour buck as your transition colour. Okay, now that everything's blended really smoothly, you guys can see that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a flat brush and then use the colour Half Baked from the Naked palette. I'm just going to quickly spray some fixed spray to my brush. I shouldn't have sprayed towards the camera. That colour stands out and stays throughout the day. So you guys can see after I sprayed the fixed spray, the colour has popped out even more. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take the colour Creep from the Naked palette and then put it slightly onto your inner corner. Take a tiny bit and just place it like that. You want the kind of smoky look, but not a too intense smoky look. Just going to take a smaller buffing brush and take that black again and just slightly place that colour. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put some glitter on top of our gold colour using the Glam Crystal from Collection 2000. Just going to take a tiny bit. You only need a tiny bit to make that gold stand out. So what we're just going to do is we're just going to quickly place it. So you put the glitter, on top of that you put the half baked again. This eye is more intense than this eye. The gold stands out more. Use this liquid eyeliner from Bourjois. It's jet black. Don't worry if you get the line a bit messy because we're going to blend this colour in later on. So I just did my top eyeliner and it's not neat. It doesn't match. Don't worry about that. I'm just going to take the colour Creep from Naked palette and I'm just going to go over the eyeliner and then smudge it. This one looks really neat and it gives it a really nice soft look. Those Kandyan brides got that really nice soft eye makeup look going on. So I'm just going to use my Maybelline The Falsies Push Up Drama. All up to you what kind of lashes you want. If you want a dramatic look or a simple look. Personally, me, I want a simple look. I'm going to use the lashes from Cheryl that I always use because I like that simple look on me. So yeah, this is it. I'm just going to pop these lashes and I'll be back. Just blend your real lashes and false lashes together. I'm just going to go back and retouch my eyeliner. We're just going to do our base now and then come back to our eyes later on. So the first thing obviously I'm going to do is put some primer on. So I just put my primer and I have used this Smashbox primer. And then I'm going to use the same brand Smashbox Studio Skin foundation. So liquid foundations don't work in tropical countries because it's really hot and the liquid foundation will melt. So they tend to use a powdered foundation so that your makeup will last for a long time. So I'm going to take my favorite brush, obviously my buffing brush from Real Techniques. I'm just going to put some on like that and just going to create a very thick layer of foundation. Just gonna So I'm just placing concealer wherever I have any dark pigmentation. So here, around my mouth. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to take my sponge and on a powder from Revolution and place it anywhere I put my concealer so that my concealer will set and give that airbrush look. This is called baking. I'm sure you guys know this. So I'm just gonna let that set. I'm going to bronze my face using the Bourjois Paris in medium. Just gonna take an angle brush like this. Take a tiny bit and tap off the rest. If you want to get the perfect line, what you can do is you can go like this. I thought I was filming but I wasn't. So what I did was I just blended my bronzer and now I'm just taking that bronzer to my forehead so that I don't look like a ghost. So now the bronzing is done. The bronzing is quite light on Kandyan brides, I think. I haven't seen a Kandyan bride with a really harsh contour. So like I said, they tend to keep the makeup quite simple. So now we're just going to remove the powder. I'm just going to use a setting brush from Real Techniques and remove that powder. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some blusher on and I'm using blusher from the e.l.f. palette. So this is the blush palette in dark. So I think I'm just going to use this this color here. I don't know what it's called, but I'm just going to call it the pink color. These colors are very pigmented, so make sure tap off the excess. You can see they're very pigmented. So the face is done. What we're going to do next is we're going to add a tiny bit of highlighter. And of course I'm using my Sleek palette. So because we went for a gold eyeshadow, we're just going to mix these two colors up. Just a tiny bit. So what I did there, I just put the creamy gold, this color, the creamy gold, and then I'm going to use the gold color from the palette and place it on top of that creamy gold. Then I'm just going to take a fan brush and just blend that in. So we're just going to do the bottom of our eyelids. First we're going to do is we're going to put some kajal on. It's a black color basically. So just go over that color creep. Just take a tiny bit to the brush. And always remember to tap off the excess. So what we're going to do next is we're going to smudge the bottom lash. Instead of using the half, you can use the half baked as well, but for me I find it easy to use a eye pencil which has a similar gold color. So this is from Kiko. I'm just going to use this color to the inner corners of my eye. So I'm just going to place it here. So I have quite a dramatic, dark, smoky eye going on. So I want to keep my lips very simple. So I'm just going to use this color from Esteelauderuk. It's called Pure Color Envy Rose. It's 420. This is how it looks like. I have a sample size. So this is how the color looks like. It's very nudie color for an Asian person. So I'm just going to put that. So this is the lip color. It looks really subtle on my face. So I'm just going to complete the whole look and I'll be back. If you did enjoy watching this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Also, just subscribe to my channel. Till next time, bye.